guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a Christmas wish list slash gift idea for people in their 20s, as I am in my 20s. Now next month is my birthday month as well, so perfect time to drop this video if anybody's thinking about what should I get like a 20-something year old. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I have my handy dandy planner and I'm going to just read off because I wrote it down on here instead of my phone. So first things first, I put a face mask. Now, I think a face mask is good because it's a good, quick, I don't want to say quick gift. You don't want to just give a face mask. Probably like a set of face masks maybe. Just a couple of face masks that you see that's for all skin types maybe. That would be a good gift to give. Like one of the gifts you could give depending on how many gifts you give a person. The next thing that I have is a journal slash planner. So as you guys can see, I already own a planner. I really do like planners. I actually just recently bought a planner, so I'm excited to see how it is. I think it's specifically black owned, that's why I went to purchase it. So I think I got it from Target. But a journal slash planner, that is something I feel like, because we're always writing down things. I feel like any 20-somethings, you're getting into that age where you know, you have to learn how to budget, you have to save and stuff like that. So, or for me, in my case, if you're a YouTuber like myself or a content creator in general, whether you like, because I do TikTok and other things, it's a good way to plan out content for the week to keep you organized throughout the week. The next thing that I have is satin pillows. I meant satin. I don't know how I put satin pillows. I think I meant satin pillowcases. I own a few. I really love satin pillows, but also something that I really want. I want to try out some satin sheets. Now, I don't own any satin sheets, but I feel like the silkiness, the thing with satin is very silky. But yeah, so I have that as well, and I also have a comforter. I feel like all those are essentials, and somebody would always like that, because who doesn't like some new sheets? I don't know, I guess in this time and age you're excited about your sheets, so I don't think that's a bad thing. So definitely a new set of sheets is always good for somebody in their 20s, in my opinion. Next thing that I have is body scrub, because I personally like body scrub, but I love self-care, and that's one of the good things about self-care. You can use a lot of different products, so body scrub is definitely a must. It's really something quick and affordable that you can use, and that you can do like a whole bathroom set if you would want. So that works for shower purposes. Also, I have a candle. So I do love candles, especially this time. I feel like a lot of, even in teens, but 20 years, we like the candles, we like our spaces to smell good, and so that's why I put a candle. And everything that I list here, I am going to put a link. I may try to also insert a photo if I can. Just like affordable links of things. Some of these stuff I have already, some of these stuff I don't have. So if I have like things that I've purchased before, I'll definitely link it for you guys to have an idea of affordable things that you can buy somebody. The next thing that I have is a zip up sweater, warm for whatever reason. I can always unzip it all the way down so that I can breathe. So a zip up sweater is always convenient. This weather, I don't know, are we gonna get winter right now in New York? It's bipolar right now. It's like in the 70s. Today was 50. Yesterday was like 75. So it's like teeter-tottering, but a sweater you always need, I feel like, because you never know. Even during the summer, if you have the AC on, the sweater is always like multifunctional within every season. Okay, the next thing I have is organizers. So what do I mean? Like any type of organizer, really. I use a lot of organizers, believe it or not. I recently just bought another organizer from Dollar Tree. There's so many different organizers you can get. I have organizers to organize my so the clear ones with the wheels, I have that to organize some of my hair products. And I'll link all these. Like I said, I have affordable ones that I purchased. I'll link everything in the description box, so it's easy for you guys to find them. But those, I also have the ones that are the collapsible ones that you can put stuff in as well. They look like bins, but they're like more cloth based material. And then I also have one on my desk, which is an organizer that you can actually store many things. Like, for example, maybe you have some buttons, I'm just hypothetically saying, but also you could probably put some pens and just some miscellaneous things that you would probably have around your desk that you don't want to be lingering on your desk. You can put it in those type of organizers. The next thing that I have is a Polaroid camera. So why did I say Polaroid camera? Because it's great. Like, for a while, actually, this is something I do want. But anyway, for a while, I've always said I wanted to do like a scrapbook of like photos. I even tried to do it on my wall currently, but it's not how I would want a scrapbook to look. So I want to get a Polaroid camera so that I can get like more like photos for memory, just in case like sometime. Sorry, something stuck in my. I feel like something stuck in my tooth. Just in case like sometimes if I don't have a photo of something, or it was like a good memory, let's say it's not a photo of me per se, but it's a photo of something, just to have like memorabilia of like fun things that I go on throughout my life, or if I go places. So that's why I kind of wanted the Polaroid camera. It's not a must, but it's something that I have on this wish list, and I think a lot of 20-somethings would also use it as well. It's a great thing to have if you want to take quick photos, but also it's kind of like a good memorabilia, because then you can kind of save up all those things that you've done, and always look back at it. It's a nice keepsake. The next thing that I have is a photo book. So it goes hand in hand with the Polaroid camera, so that you can kind of like create a Polaroid either a scrapbook. I wouldn't say I'm not artsy, but I mean, a scrapbook is a good idea because you can kind of like draw, and then with that you would also need obviously like a kit of not crayons, but color pencils or stencils if you're good at doing that stuff. But I said a photo book because it already kind of comes with the clear sheets, and you can just put the photos, and then maybe you can kind of customize it how you want, like this is when I went to this vacation or stuff like that. Next thing that I have is some house slippers or full slippers. I recently bought one, I want to say 3 months ago or so, from Amazon. I'll link it. I really like them. I like that type of slipper specifically. They're like soft, fluffy slippers, and pretty affordable. You can find them anywhere really, but those are always good to have. They're comfy when you're walking around the house. You can also get those. So I have the open-toed ones, but they also have, you know, like the UGG ones. Like, I guess I'll add that here. UGG is a little up in the price range if you got money like that. I do own UGGs, but not the UGG, like, you know, the UGG. I'm not into that one. To me personally, that's just personal preference. But that's another idea, because UGG actually has the two things that I was about to describe. So they have the open-toed like slippers, but they also have the closed-toe slippers. So that's two options if you walk around your house and stuff like that. But I've also seen people wear the closed-toed one, but the open back outside as well. So that's another good gift idea for anybody if they wanted something cozy, especially if you're you have all 4 seasons like I do. Next thing that I have is I think they call it a back massaging gun or something like that. I've seen it a lot. I'm going to be very honest, like, for a while now, and I keep on saying I need to check my back, but my back tends to hurt from time to time, and honestly that would be great to have a nice back massager, or even a neck massager. I put slash neck on here as well. I think that's definitely something good. I'm not saying I'm getting old, but I am not getting younger. So that I think is definitely good to have. Next thing that I have is shower steamers. So I personally use shower steamers in my shower because I have a standing shower. Those are great for a person who probably doesn't have a tub, because normally people who have tubs use like bath bombs and stuff like that, but I personally cannot use that. I have a standing shower, so shower steamers are good because it smells up. It fills up the room. It fills up the steam just fills up and it smells good. The next thing I have here is fragrance. So what do I mean by that? Perfume. Now, I personally have a good chunk of perfume. If you want to see my perfume collection, I'll actually leave the link in the description box on from my TikTok that I did a perfume collection. But I think it's great to have a perfume collection. I feel like, again, another part of self-care, another part of feminine hygiene, having stuff smelling good. So that's always something good. It's a great simple gift if you want to give somebody some perfume. But again, that can be hit or miss because you have to know the person. I feel like you want to know what scents, because scents range. You can have fruity, you can have woody, you can have musky. It's a whole list. Citrus. The next thing that I have is a selfie stick. Now, I do not own a selfie stick, but I think a selfie stick is good because For one, something that's been, I'm going to be really honest, I do own a tripod, but one of my tripods, I had a small mini one that I used to use for my other camera. Unfortunately, that broke, so I have to throw that away. So I only have one tripod, but that's also getting a little annoying because it's one of the ones that, like, can kind of, like, you can twist it, but it used to be very good, but now it's a little annoying. So I feel like I need a good, like, selfie stick or something that I can just twist and hold it like this, whereas with the tripod I have to, like, hold it almost like in a fist like thing because it comes in like 3. I'm still going to use my tripod, but I feel like I need something better to, like, hold the phone, especially for, and I'm being specific about, for a phone. Now I don't think they sell selfie sticks for what do you call this, for cameras, but that's also something that I would want, though. I didn't add it, but I'm quickly putting it on the wish list, and I think it's a good thing too. A tripod for an iPhone. I've been seeing these. I'm gonna try to link the most inexpensive one, but I've been seeing these specifically for people who are like me, who's a content creator. It's not too expensive, but I think I saw it on TikTok. I know there's multiple different ones, other brands out there, but pretty much it's like an iPhone holder stand, but it also, like, kind of moves with you, so if you're shooting any content, it moves around, and I think that's very good and effective, because if you shoot content on your phone, sometimes it's annoying because either I have to hold it or I have to, like, do all these miscellaneous things to get my tripod to stay still. And so I think it's good to have one of those good tripod holders that are convenient, that you can flip over as well, because that's another issue that I ran into with my old iPhone holders. The next thing that I have here, I already talked about the tripod holder, so we can move on. I put an iPad. Now for years I've been saying back and forth, I want an iPad, honestly, right now, I don't think it's a must. If somebody gave it to me, then I welcome it. But, the reason why I say that is because I have so many Apple products, and I just spent money on a new Apple product, which is my iPhone. So, personally, it's not like I need it today. But the reason why I was saying that, because I initially bought a stylus, and in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm going to use an app, and then I forgot I have a Dell. So, that's the only thing I feel like. Sometimes the apps on Dell, they don't have the best apps for note-taking as iPhone. I'm just being real. That's my personal opinion. Don't come at me in the comments. But when it comes to, like, editing and, like, getting all fancy with the writing and stuff like that, iPads generally, because they have, like, note software, different other software, you can't really do that on a Dell laptop. I even googled to see if there were, like, note writing apps that you can do it. At least I haven't found it. If you guys know any, link it down below, because I don't need to get an iPad. It's not necessary. I'm just saying it because some people in my age range, they use iPads for different stuff. Not only for that, you can use the next thing I have is AirPods or Beats. I already own AirPods. Now, personally, it depends on your thing. With the new iPhones, you can't really plug it in to anything. You have to use Bluetooth headphones with these newer iPhones, so it's either AirPods or getting, like, a low budget. And I've tried the low budget headphones, so before, I've tried them all. They all just keep on breaking down every 5 seconds. AirPods I had for a long time, and I've still had pretty much a long longevity with them. So I personally just use AirPods because I think they're effective for me personally. And then I also put Beats, but Beats are pretty much expensive. I think Apple has their own set of, like, over-the-head headphones as well. But I personally, even though I am an Apple user, I wouldn't spend that much money for their headphones. That's a personal thing I'm saying. AirPods, yes. The big oversized headphones, no. That's my personal opinion, but somebody may want that. So we can add that as well. Or regular Beats headphones. Because I think a lot of people now use Bluetooth. Bluetooth is universal. You can use it for a lot of things. To connect to your phone. Especially with these new phones. Now, Samsung, that's a little bit different. I don't want to get into Samsung because I don't really have Samsung. But I know with Samsung, you can actually plug it into your phone. But you can also use Bluetooth with Samsung. So it really depends. But I'm more of an Apple person. I know Apple. I own a lot of Apple products. So that's why I'm specifically saying Apple things. Okay. Next I have is a portable cleaning vacuum. I think I put that in my wish list last year. For a person who may have a small space. I don't live in my own space, but even if I did, that would be something I definitely would add in my space. in my apartment because it's functional. You can move it around, but you can also store it in a small space. If you have, especially if you have carpet and you want to clean that up. So I have that on there. And then I put black heels on here because I still have not found some good quality black heels. Black heels that I want, I don't even know if they're on sale anymore. The Michael Kors ones that I wanted last year. Believe it or not, I should have just bought those. I had bought another pairs, which I'm trying to sell. By the way, if you want a new pair, like, I have not worn them. I think I have a mini dent on it, but it wasn't me, but that's why I lowered the price for them. I'll link my Macari down below because I'm trying to sell them, as well as another shoe that I bought years ago that I knew very much well that I wasn't going to wear them because they're just too high. Certain heels, like, I have a limit on what I can wear, what my legs can withstand. So if you guys are interested in those shoes, I'll link it. So I'm still looking for another pair of black heels is the more of my story. And I may see if Michael Kors has the same shoe, and I will link it down below because I really do. That one specifically, they're comfortable. I can wear them, and I don't feel like I'm toppling over. And then anything else, I'd put throw pillows again. I don't have my own apartment, but I feel like a lot of 20-somethings, that's something nice that you can put, whether it's on the couches or your bed. Like, well, I guess I can say I have that on my bed. I do have throw pillows on my bed, actually. Take it back. So it's a good decorative piece if you're into that. I own a lot of pillows also, so yeah. And anything else? And then I have a fleece jacket. I mean, I own well, it's not really a jacket. It's more so like a fleece sweater. But in this weird weather that we're having, it's always good to have a fleece jacket wherever you live, really. I feel like you can get away with a fleece jacket even if you live in like a colder, not colder, but like a warmer state. Fleece jacket is light. You can get it. You know, you've seen the ones. I've seen the ones that I kept on going back for it if I should get one. It's like, it kind of has buttons on them almost. But they seem very comfortable. But I'll link what I'm talking about in the description box as well. And I think that's pretty much it. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, comment down below if you are interested in any of these items, if it's something that you're thinking about getting somebody. Also, I think that's pretty much it. Are you excited for the holidays if you celebrate? And that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And thank you for watching. Bye.